That thriller, Maywood-Hayes Center and Arapahoe. It was a thriller. The Wolves rally from down 2-0 in the reverse sweep to win 3, 4, and 5 and move on. Third meeting between the two teams. They just played not too long ago last week in the RPAC Conference third place match with Southwest winning in 3 sets. More of a pregame, starting lineups. It's all coming up here shortly from Bartley at Southwest High on Kicks 96.1 and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel.
Behavioral health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children, including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
Hilltop Seeds is your local stop for all things seed, with many channel corn, soybean, milo, and cane seed options available, as well as triticale, oats, and other small grain. Even buffalo grass for those summer yard projects. In addition to seeds, Hilltop has the feeds. They offer Miser milling mineral and feed products made in Atwood, Kansas. Vitalex tubs for all your livestock mineral and supplement needs. And don't forget your small livestock friends with dog, cat, and chicken feed too. Call Callie at 308-870-0416 or Mason at 340-0490 today. Crop options have changed with the new coverage options and higher subsidies approved by RMA. Rain and Hail Crop Insurance Company provides Hague Insurance with exclusive decision tools for plans such as enhanced and supplemental coverage and the brand new margin coverage option. As the leading crop insurance provider, Rain and Hail partners with agents to deliver more than a policy. They deliver peace of mind. Contact Alex or Mindy Haig, your Rain and Hail independent agent, 308-364-2400 to learn more. Haig Insurance, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Looking for a bank that feels like home? Horizon Bank is your local banking partner, right here in your community with real solutions for individuals, families, and local businesses. Their friendly team makes switching easy. From online bill pay to direct deposit, they'll handle the details so you don't have to. See them at 312 West 1st in McCook. Horizon Bank, where friendly faces and smart financial solutions go hand in hand. Horizon Bank, local, dependable, here for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Broadcasting live from Southwest High, Bartley, Nebraska. Kicks 96.1, highplanesradio.net or KICX app and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel tonight. Got a good one. Class D1-11 Sub-District Championship game. Top seed Southwest Rough Riders. 2 seed Maywood-Hayes Center. Both teams picked up wins last night. Boy, still, I'm sure, talking about it and around, not just Maywood and Hayes Center, but all around the area. What a matchup it was in the first semifinal last night in Cambridge with Arapahoe and Maywood-Hayes Center. 5-set thriller. I think it went over 2 hours last night. I think it did. Arapahoe, boy, Coach Katie Holmes and her team really came out ready to play in that one. Hit well, attacked well. Serve receive for Maywood-Hayes Center was not great early. 31-29 in the third. Arapahoe, I count back, had about 4 match points and had a chance to put it away in a sweep and be here tonight. Couldn't get it done. Wolves won 31-29, won the fourth, and pretty much ran away with it in the fifth set to earn a chance at the third meeting with the Rough Riders. And more importantly, you punch that automatic ticket to a district final on Saturday. Even though with points right now, it looks like both these teams are going to be playing once again on Saturday. It's a case of will you host or will you be on the road? Updated point standings on the NSA website. Southwest is 8th in points. Maywood-Hayes Center is 9th in points. Sutton got beat last night. They dropped to 10. So I know Coach Barnett feels if they win this game tonight, they will be no worse than an 8th seed and will be at home. They'd be the 8 versus 9. And maybe Sutton moves up. Maywood-Hayes Center would probably drop because I think if the Wolves, talking to the coaches, if they don't win the state, they drop. Now Maywood-Hayes Center wins this, then they'll I think they flip-flop. And who knows? Maybe we might get a rematch on Saturday for all the marbles. Could happen. You never know. We'll be following, of course, this game. We're following other games. Well, Mark Sears is over in Benkelman. He's got coverage of that D2-9 sub-district title game with Dundee County Stratton and Hitchcock County. That's a 7 o'clock start time, so in about 40 minutes or so. That's on 103.9 The Hawk. Keeping tabs Also on down the road in Cambridge are already underway. 6 o'clock just started Cambridge and Franklin. We'll keep you updated on that. Cambridge had no trouble with Wilcox Hildreth and 3 quick ones last night. And we'll see what Franklin can do against Coach Lauren Carpenter and her team tonight. Also, C29 at Centura. Alma out of the RPAC Conference facing Centura. That game should be maybe start at 5 o'clock. It might be over. D1-12 at Morals. Juanita Palisade picked up a home win last night against Sutherland, but now got to make the road trip up to Morrill and face the top seed Morrill in that matchup once again. That starts at 7 o'clock Central Time. And that is it. Everybody else was ousted in their games again last night. Got about 4.5 minutes left on the clock. We'll check the lineups. Southwest to Maywood-Hayes Center, D1-11 Sub-District title on the line. We're back in just a moment. Kicks 96.1 and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel.
Construction in Bartley, they transform visions into reality by getting down and dirty, specializing in dirt work, digging basements, and clearing ground. Their team is dedicated to laying the perfect foundation for your dreams. With precision and expertise, Brooks Construction ensures every project stands strong. Ready to break new ground? It's time to get dirty with Brooks Construction. Discover how they can build your future today by calling 308-350-1200. Visit Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store of Indianola to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Lord's and get twice the washer you have at home. Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store, Main Street, downtown Indianola.
At Decatur Health Radiology, the 3D mammography truck brings breast imaging directly into our community. This mobile service provides screening mammograms that may help detect early breast changes. Imaging results are reviewed by board-certified radiologists and shared with providers as part of patient care. By hosting the mobile unit, Decatur Health supports local access to important breast health screenings. Learn more about upcoming 3D mammography truck visits at decaturhealth.org.
Taylor is living the Runza dream.
The Fry Life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Runza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
Planning ahead brings peace of mind for you and your loved ones. At Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, our on-staff pre-need agent will guide you through every step of pre-planning your funeral service. Make your wishes known, ease the burden on your family, and ensure every detail reflects your life. Pre-planning is a gift of love, and we're here to help. Call today for a free consultation or visit carpenterbreland.com. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home in McCook, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska with care and commitment.
Back here, Bartley, getting ready, about 2 minutes away with lineups, national anthem here. Crowd filing in. Pretty good, going to be a pretty good crowd. Got the Maywood-Hayes Center folks right across the way. If you're watching the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel, got a clear view of them across the way. The Southwest fans right in front of me here on the west side. Lineup for Maywood-Hayes Center head coach Katie Collins. She'll play 10 kids and maybe even 11. They are led by their junior outside hitter, Kaylee Softly. Blakely Farr moving her around outside, working the middle as well. Also setting for them, Jaylee Sellers, the junior. We saw Lainey Soundy, the freshman, last night set. Their libero is freshman Inslee Lawless. Haley Gustafson, a junior outside coming in. Grace Loomis had some big kills last night, the senior. Also Addison Richards, a junior. And Jillian Johnson, the sophomore, came in and really played well off the bench, just rotating that front row in there for Coach Collins as well. So, yeah, we'll see these 10 kids and maybe 11 possibly in this one. Southwest, their lineup, their 2 top attackers are the seniors, number 9, Annika Nelms, and also number 6, Karen Elms. Their sophomore center back from a state tournament team last year in Aspen Billiter. Lacey Hauser, an outside sophomore outside hitter. Tegan Stritt, a sophomore middle. Caitlin Adams, a senior right side back row. Bella Stritt is our senior libero. Well, might see Cassidy Vaughn come in and play front row, and Olivia Cura, freshman back row DS, might get some playing time as well in this matchup. So here we go. All the marbles in this one. Maywood-Hayes Center and Southwest will start. We'll be back with the start of this game. Got our anthem and lineups coming up shortly. Kicks 96.1.
should fit seamlessly into your life. And at HSB Maywood, they make it happen with personalized service and convenient options. Visit their branch Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 4, or drive through from 8 to 4. Need cash fast? Take advantage of the ATM at Great Plains Tire. Whether it's online or in person, HSB Maywood meets your needs everywhere. Discover more at hendersonstate.bank. HSB Maywood, your brand of banking, member FDIC.
When the hurt can't wait, we're there. Quality urgent care.
If you're tired of those sniffles and that nagging cough, come right in to Quality Urgent Care today. No appointment needed. Quality Urgent Care is a walk-in medical clinic. Quality Urgent Care, patient-centered health care.
When the hurt can't wait, we're there. Quality urgent care.
Quality Urgent Care, North Highway 83 in McCook.
Farmers Mutual Hail Insurance Company of Iowa has provided crop hail insurance to the American farmers since 1893. Their trademark is a quality policy and excellent service, reinforced by financial stability. Farmers Mutual Hail provides a trained field and adjusting staff of more than 500 individuals ready to serve you. Protect your investment by insuring with one of the oldest and most reliable crop hail insurance companies around. Contact the McConville Agency in Indianola, your local Farmers Mutual Hail agent, today for a free estimate.
Behavioral health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children, including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
Hilltop Seeds is your local stop for all things seed, with many channel corn, soybean, milo, and cane seed options available, as well as triticale, oats, and other small grain. Even buffalo grass for those summer yard projects. In addition to seeds, Hilltop has the feeds. They offer Miser milling mineral and feed products made in Atwood, Kansas. Vitalex tubs for all your livestock mineral and supplement needs. And don't forget your small livestock friends with dog, cat, and chicken feed too. Call Callie at 308-870-0416 or Mason at 340-0490 today. Crop options have changed with the new coverage options and higher subsidies approved by RMA. Rain and Hail Crop Insurance Company provides Hague Insurance with exclusive decision tools for plans such as enhanced and supplemental coverage and the brand new margin coverage option. As the leading crop insurance provider, Rain and Hail partners with agents to deliver more than a policy. They deliver peace of mind. Contact Alex or Mindy Hague, your Rain and Hail independent agent, 308-364-2400 to learn more. Hague Insurance, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Welcome to Curls Salon in Arapahoe, the place where style meets sophistication. This holiday season, indulge in their exclusive offer to buy 2 products and get 1 free. Experience the magic of professional care and transform your look. Unmatched service, unbeatable deals. Right now, buy 2 products and get 1 free at Curls Salon in Arapahoe. Discover your best self today.
Back here to Bartley's lineup spinning out. It's national anthem. Here we go. Best 3 out of 5 in this one. Again, both teams playing this as, to win this sub-district and win it outright and punch your ticket automatically. You don't want to have to wait till everybody plays out and upsets do happen, and they don't want to treat it that way. Third meeting, Southwest at a triangular earlier defeated Maywood-Hayes on this score 2-1. And they just played last week in the third-place match of the RPAC tournament, and Southwest won that in 3 sets. So here we go. Rough Riders and the Wolves. Kicks 96.1 also, or Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. We got close to 100 people already on the YouTube channel. You bet. Watching this one, it'll be Maywood-Hayes Center to serve first. Kaylee Softly's back at the service line. Left side of the court, back row pass by Bella Straight. It'll be bumps up by Milliner. It'll be Karen Elms, 10-foot line. Roll shots on the way and good. And again, both Elms girls, and Kara especially, has probably got the worst injury. The left knee is not feeling very good for about a week or so. Annika Elms, kind of a bad shoulder, but they played through it. It'll be Tegan Strip back to serve. Good pass by Johnson, going to be set by Stouty far side. Chris Stengel back row. It's off hands. Went off of Tegan Strip out of bounds. We're tied at 1. Saw Coach Katie Collins, some of her kids coming in, and there were a few yawns as they came into the commons area and eventually the gym. Long 5-setter, getting home kind of late, and getting up, going to school and everything. Probably a little tired. Jaylee Sailors on the good serve, chased down by Billiter. It's going to be Karen Elms. Looks back, goes back row, and a little miscommunication. Sellers and Blakely Farr back row. The kill's good. It's 2-1 Southwest in the opening sets. In these teams, Southwest 8th in points, Maywood-Hayes Center 9th. Wouldn't it be something they played again on Saturday? Sellers back set. Richards blocked in the play by Karen Elms. Kept alive, and now free-balled over by Sellers. Chance for the Rough Riders. Bump set by Stritt. Going to be set by Billiter. Work the middle this time. Karen Elms on a roll shot in the middle, picked up by Stingle. Set Sellers. Chris, a big swing off hands, picked up by Annika Elms. Going to be set by Billiter. Karen Elms, big swing in the nets. 2-2 ball game in the first. I had to put the camera a little higher because Coach Dennis Straystar couldn't get the feed over his head. So I had to put the camera over a little bit higher. Right in front of me. Nelms on a backstep by Billiter, blocked to the play by Blakely Farr, I do believe. Right there, the block. It's 3-2 Wolves in the first. I don't think Coach Straystar heard. He's right below my camera. I don't think he heard a word. It's kind of loud here. Addison Richards back at the service line. Cross court right there is Stritt with a good first pass. Billiter. Karen Elms over a block. It's dug up by Softly and Southwest, so it's going to go out of bounds. Chris Stingle tried to go the other side of the court. I always thought that was playable, but apparently not. 3-3 ball game. Karen Elms back in the back to serve. Annika Elms moves front row for Southwest. Back row pass by Lawless. Bump set by Sellers. Pushed over by Carissa Stingle. Not a good pass in the back row. Dug up by Billiter. Pushed over by Southwest. Sellers will push it far side. Stingle, a roll shot picked up by Billiter, hit backwards, and it's 4-3 Wolves in the first set. You just look back to that semifinal number one, and Maywood-Hayes Center 4 different times were within a point from getting swept last night, and they battled back, and it's going to be just punched over. Good pancake that time by Stritt. Far side, Kaylee Softly, big swing, and it's off hands back row. It's 5-3. Maywood-Hayes Center, the 2 seed over the 1 seed early. Carissa Stingle on the good serve. Back row pass by Stritt. Billiter's right there. It's going to be pushed over by Caitlin Adams this time. Sellers will work the middle of the far, pushes it down. Boy, it was a catch. That was net violation, but that's a catch. That's a throw, but 5-4 ball game. Stritt on the serve. Back row pass by Farr. It's going to be set far side. A quick hitter, the Farr. Good pickup by Southwest. The back row, it's out of bounds, just long off the swing by Annika Elms. Just went long that time, and it's 6-4 Wolves. Lainey Soundy back to serve, and we'll see Jillian Johnson back in the front row for Maywood-Hayes Center. 6-4 Wolves in the first. Deep serve, and it goes out of bounds. Well, Bella Stritt just about whipped it and apparently did not touch it. It's 6-5 on the missed serve. Caitlin Adams back at the service line. 6-5 ball game. Line drive, shanked a little bit by Softly. Hit from the 10-foot line by Stingle. Would have went long, but Southwest took it, and Billiter now sends it over. Right there's Stingle. Soundy worked the middle. Big swing by Farr. Blocked on the play. Maywood-Hayes Center has a back set. Jillian Johnson, cross-court kill. Good dig by Adams. Bunt set by Stritt. And roll shot over by Billiter. Chance for Maywood-Hayes Center with a 1-point lead. Tough pass and knocked down. And Billiter will get the kill on the pass into the net that time. We're tied at 6 apiece. Caitlin Adams back at the service line. Tie ball game 6-6 in the first. On the good serve, back row pass, nicely done by Lawless. Could be set by Soundy. Jillian Johnson, big swing, cross court. Right there is Annika Nelms. Bump set by Billiter. Nelms, big swing, against a block, and a big time block that time. Farr and also Johnson were born. I think it was more Farr that time. 7-6 Wolves got the blocking game going early. 7-6 ball game. We'll see Blakely Farr, the senior, Played a ton of volleyball over the past couple of years. Good serve right there as Adams going to be set by Billiter. Back set far side. Annika Nelms big swing. Back row picked up by Farr. Bump set by Soundy. Free ball over by Stengel. Chance for Southwest. Bump set by Billiter. Annika Nelms on a flat foot. A roll shot dug up by Stengel. Set by Soundy. Far side. Big swing by Softly. Off the block of Billiter. Out of bounds. 2-point. Maywood-Hayes Center lead 8-6. A lot of Maywood-Hayes Center fans and student body went and bought costumes for this one tonight. Halloween, a couple of days away. Good serve, backpedaling as Adams. Can be set by Billiter. Far side, Annika Nelms over a block, swiped at it, and found a hole. They loaded up the block on the right side, right front, or left, actually their left front, and swiped at it. It's 8-7. Annika Nelms back at the service line. A 1-point Maywood-Hayes Center lead, set number 1. Good serve, short serve softly, and it's going to be an ace serve. I think kind of just died in front of her that time. 8-8 ball game in the first. Annika Nelms back at the service line. 8-8 ball game. Good serve right there as far. Soundy will set it here near side softly in the net. Boy, she ran up and kind of put the brakes on real fast. And in the net on the miss. That's 3 straight points. Once again for the Rough Riders, 9-8. Annika Nelms back at the service line on a good serve. Deep serve, Far's right there. Going to be set by Soundy. It'll be far side with Addison Richards goes down the line. Kept alive by Adams. Bump set by Billiter. Swung on by Karen Nelms. Hit the top of the tape. Good dig that time by Maywood-Hayes Center. Johnson and then Stengel, but nobody could get the third chance. Point Southwest 10-8. Rough Riders on a 4-0 run since it was 8-6. Annika Nelms on a good serve. Back row pass by Softly. Kind of hit a little sideways. And going to be bumped over by Stengel. Chance for the Rough Riders right here. Billiter will get the Kieran Elms blocked. She'll send it right back and push backwards by Soundy. Bump set by Stengel. And now free balled over by Farr. Right there is going to be Bella Stritz. Billiter, they'll go back set far side. Kieran Elms cross-court kill is going to be dug out. Kept alive Softly. Bumped over by Johnson. We're still playing. Billiter chases it down. Kieran Elms over a block. Dug up. Overpass. Dug up. And still playing Softly. Sets it over. Good defense by both teams. Billiter sets it over in 2 when it's out of bounds off Maywood-Hayes Center. Wolves maybe a little fooled that time. 11-8 timeouts. Wolves 11-8 Southwest. We're back to Bartley in just a moment. Kicks 96-1.
Looking for a bank that feels like home? Horizon Bank is your local banking partner, right here in your community with real solutions for individuals, families, and local businesses. Their friendly team makes switching easy. From online bill pay to direct deposit, they'll handle the details so you don't have to. See them at 312 West 1st in McCook. Horizon Bank, where friendly faces and smart financial solutions go hand in hand. Horizon Bank, local, dependable, here for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you ever thought about what lies beneath the surface? Are you ready to break ground or just scratch it? At Brooks Construction, they believe it's time to get dirty. Whether it's digging basements, clearing ground, or mastering dirt work, they're here to transform your vision into reality. This could be the foundation of your next big project. Visit Brooks Construction in Bartley, Nebraska, and let them dig into your future together. Give them a call today at 308-350-1200.
5-0 run by the Rough Riders since it was 8-6. Timeout. Coach Katie Collins burns her first. Nelms back at the service line. Low serve, kind of shanked pass, bumped over by Richards. Stritt right there, going to be a bump set by Billiter. Nelms, cross-court kill, dug up by Johnson. Pushed over by Richards. Chance for the Rough Riders. Billiter worked the middle of Nelms, block, dug, set by Billiter. Now bumped over by Tegan Stritt. Wolves have a chance here. Soundy, far side, big swing Softly, off a block, dug up, bumped, swung over by Nelms. Dug up and passed up, it's by Soundy. Tight set Softly, it's off hands. Point Maywood-Hayes Center. Good defensive plays by both teams. 2-point Southwest lead in the first. Kaylee Softly back at the service line. On the serve right there is Adams. Billiter will set it now. Karen Elms over a double block, and a push going to be called a lift against Jillian Johnson. Kind of reached back that time as Nelms went over hands, and then she reached back and got called for the lift. It's 12-9. Tegan Stritt back at the service line. On the serve, hit backwards by Johnson. Chased down by Lawless. Free ball over by Soundy. Right there's going to be Nelms on a good pass. Saved by Billiter and knocked it over. Kept alive. Maywood-Hayes Center. Billiter will set it now for Nelms off a block, and it's going to be joust to the net. Out of bounds. It was wide. Almost thought somebody's going to have a net violation. And boy, they were close that time. It's 13-9. 4-point Southwest lead on the service. Tegan Stritt, back row pass by Lawless, set by Sound. He worked the middle line. Richards dug up by Billiter, bumped, and now free ball over by Aspen Billiter. Chance for the Wolves right here with Soundy. No back set. Jillian Johnson off of hands, dug off the net. Billiter pushes over. We're still playing. Soundy far side. Carissa Stingle, little down the line, hit backwards by Adams, chased down by Stritt. And now free ball over by Billiter. Chance for the Wolves again. Lawless is right there. Shanked it a little bit to her right. And now free balled over. And it falls on the third chance. Dove down. Southwest couldn't pick it up. It's 13-10. Jaylee Sellers back to serve. Grace Loomis checks in the front row for Maywood-Hayes Center. 13-10. D1 Sub-District Championship game here from Southwest High School. Billiter will back set it for Karen Nelms over a block. Dinkson right there. Good cover that time. Right to Loomis that time. Stingle. Roll shot picked up by Annika Nelms. Set Billiter. Karen Nelms. A lot of flat-footed off a block. Fisted by Loomis. Hit over by Richards. Billiter has it again to beat Karen Nelms, and she missed that one. On the way up, point Maywood-Hayes Center is 13-11. Well, boy, team's getting after it defensively, not letting that ball hit the floor. Wolves are headed to 2, 13-11. Good serve by Sellers right there. It's going to be Adams. Billiter on 2 will knock it over, swats it over on 2, and the point's good down the line, 14-11. Billiter back at the service line on a 3-point game. On the good line drive serve. That's going to be played by Stritt as an overpass. Nelms kills on the way and good. 15-11. I almost thought that overpass was kind of go wide. It went over the net, stayed in, and Stritt likely to, because I think it would have landed in if she would have let it go. 4-point Southwest lead, 15-11 in the first. Billiter back at the service line. Line drive serve right there off the fingertips of Stingle. Far side, Loomis gets a swing down the line. Just off the line, kills on the way and good. Grace Loomis had some big kills last night in the comeback win against Arapahoe. Addison Richards, the junior, back at the service line. On the good serve right there is Annika Nelms, going to be set Billiter. Back set far side, Karen Nelms. Down the line, kills on the way and good. 16-12. That time Southwest in system that time, and that worked out. We'll see Karen Nelms back at the service line. Annika Nelms moves back in front row and a 4-point Rough Rider lead. On the good serve, back rope, hit straight back. It's going to be an ace service. Carissa Stingle kind of hit her up high a little bit, shanked it backwards, and Coach Katie Collins going to burn her final timeout. Southwest by 5. We're back to Bartley in just a moment on Kicks 96.1.
Visit Lawrence Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store of Indianola to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Lawrence to get twice the washer you have at home. Lawrence Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store, Main Street, downtown Indianola.
At Decatur Health Radiology, the 3D mammography truck brings breast imaging directly into our community. This mobile service provides screening mammograms that may help detect early breast changes. Imaging results are reviewed by board-certified radiologists and shared with providers as part of patient care. By hosting the mobile unit, Decatur Health supports local access to important breast health screenings. Learn more about upcoming 3D mammography truck visits at decaturhealth.org.
Back here to Bartley. Second and final timeout taken by head coach Katie Collins of Maywood-Hayes Center. Karen Elms back at the service line. Deep serve, and it's going to be an ace serve. It's Caitlin Softly, that back line. Couldn't get hands underneath it. 18-12, biggest lead for the Rough Riders in set number 1. Trailed at one time, 8-6. Nelms on the good serve. Short serve this time. Lawless overpass. Right there is going to be Karen Nelms. Billiter worked the middle to Annika Nelms. Big slam. Good dig by Softly, but overpassed. Billiter going to be Nelms again. Reaches back off hands. Kept alive. Bumped over by Farr. Southwest with a chance. Billiter work Annika Nelms. Big swing off block. Dug out by Stingle. Set. Carissa will get a swing off a block, and it falls. 18-13. Good defense by the Wolves. And a chance to get that point. It's a 5-point game, 18-13. Southwest in the first. Best 3 out of 5 in the sub-district title game. Stengel on the good serve. Right there is going to be Stritt. Going to be set by Billiter. Big swing by Otto cross court. It's off of Softly's hands in the crowd. 19-13. We'll see Bella Stritt back to serve for Southwest. Up 6 in the first. On the good serve and an ace serve. 20-13. By the way, Cambridge wins set number 1 down the road. Actually, they're up 2-0. 25-14, 25-10 over Franklin, making it look easy for Coach Carpenter and company. They'll try to go for the sweep here in set number 3 down at Cambridge High. Bump set by Sellers and overpass out of bounds wide. It's 21-13, and this is what we saw Maywood-Hayes Center do last night. Early serve receive wasn't very good. It picked up later in the match when they needed it, but early just not passing very well. Stritt and the good serve down the line. Lawless right there. Good first pass. Sellers far, swipes it over, picked up by Biller, set by Adams. Going to be on it. Nelms, big swing, cross court, good dig Stengel. Set far side, softly over a block, kept alive. Adams pushes it far side. Nelms over a block down the line. A lot of tips. Far side softly. Good dig that time by Olivia Curis in the ball game. Dug, and can it be dug out of the net? And it won't. 4 hits. Boy, great effort by Maywood-Hayes that time. 22-13 Rough Riders. Yeah, Olivia Curis, the freshman, playing back row and letting Nelms take a break, not making her play back row. Bella Stritt at the service line. Biggest lead for Southwest grows to 9. Good serve. Stengel's right there. Going to be set by Sellers. Pushes the far side far. Tough set, but she used that left hand, and boy, she's so athletic. Reaches, swipes it back to the other way. Couldn't be picked up. Much needed point inside out once again for Southwest. I have 22-14. So I'm not for sure. Okay, that's back row pass by Stritt, going to be set by Billiter. Annika Nelms off a block, and it goes off a Kier, back row 22. I have 22-15. Now they got it right, 22-15. Wolves that have 2 straight. Down 7 in the first. Lady Sowney back at the service line. Hard serve right there. Stritt going to be bump set by Billiter. Going to be Annika Nelms, 10-foot line off a block, off to hands that time. Sowney will shoot it far side softly. Big swing, back row, dug, and pushed over by Kier. Couldn't do it on the third chance. Try to push this and bump it over. Try to set it over, push it over, and that's 3 straight for the Wolves. It's a 6-point Southwest lead at 22-16. Good serve, line drive. Annika Nelms, a good first pass. Billiter, she'll get the return. Nelms off hands. Kept alive, pushed over by Softly. Good dig by Kier. Overpass Softly on the overpass. Pounds it through. It's 22-17. Coach Kim Barnett's going to burn her first timeout. We're back to Bartley coming up here shortly on Kicks 96.1.
A sticky situation.
I got so excited for my fresh-baked Runza cinnamon rolls that I forgot to grab a napkin.
Now you got cinnamon roll fingers, and they're so ooey.
And gooey. I can't grab a spoon to dig into my delicious homemade chili.
Maybe you should call for help?
Oh, I'll call my mom. Oh, I've ruined my phone.
Worth it, though. Come get Runza's homemade chili, fresh-baked cinnamon rolls, and a napkin today. Because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
Back here to Bartley, a 4-0 run. It's 22-13, 4-0 run by the Wolves. Now 22-17. Also, we mentioned the Cambridge 2-0 lead down the way. Alma falls to Centura, another RPAC conference school, 3-1 in their matches. So Alma's season comes to an end in the semifinals of their sub-district at Centura. Centura was the 1 seed. Alma won last night and knocked off by the 1 seed Centura. 4-0 run. Wolves back. First time out taken by Southwest. They have 1 left. Sowney on the good serve. Back row pass hit straight up by Adams. Bump set by Billiter. It's going to be pushed over and blocked to the play. Now Southwest out of system here of sorts the last 5 points. 5-0 run makes it 22-18. The game runs. Southwest had theirs. Now it's Maywood-Hayes Center with theirs. Down 4 now. Sowney on the good serve. Short serve dug up by Stritt. Set by Billiter. Annika Nelms, big swing. Blocked straight up softly. Bumps and now set. Jillian Johnson, roll shot, cross court, dug up by Billiter. Bumps up by Stritz. It's going to be Annika Nelms, sends it over. Cross court, dug up by Lawless. Set by Sowney. Softly gets a good pass to handle. Good dig by Annika Nelms. Bump set by Billiter. Annika Nelms on a big right-hand cross court off of Lawless. 23-18. Boy, softly cranked on that one, and a great dig. Annika Nelms off a missile that time. That's what kept it alive. 5-point Southwest lead as Caitlin Adams back at the service line. And a missed serve in the nets, 23-19. Blakely Farr at the service line. 4 points, Southwest lead. Farr at the service line on the good serve. Right there is going to be Stritt. She shanked the pass. 23-20 on the ace serve. Getting late in this first set. Who's going to get that 1-0 lead early? Farr at the service line. Back row pass by Stritt. Didn't push it that time. Bump set by Billiter. Far side. Annika Nelms runner. Picked up by Farr in the back row. Soundy will set it far side. It's popped over by Addison Richards. Billiter will shoot it here near side. Annika Nelms and in the nets. Not sure why. She's just trying to push things over. 23-21. Timeout. Southwest 2-point game. Back to Bartley and shortly on Kicks 96.1.
Looking for a bank that feels like home? Horizon Bank is your local banking partner, right here in your community with real solutions for individuals, families, and local businesses. Their friendly team makes switching easy. From online bill pay to direct deposit, they'll handle the details so you don't have to. See them at 312 West 1st in McCook. Horizon Bank, where friendly faces and smart financial solutions go hand in hand. Horizon Bank, local, dependable, here for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Great crowd, great atmosphere here at Southwest, and you expect this from these two schools, bringing a lot of fans to this one. 23-21, it's a 2-point Southwest lead. That last one was in system, but Annika Nelms I thought she'd wail on it and just kind of try to push it over a little bit. Blakely Farr at the service line. Back row pass by Adams, a good one. It's going to be Billiter. They'll set it far side. Nelms on the right side, roll shot. Bump set by Soundy. Roll shot over by Softly. It's dug there by Cure. Going to be set by Billiter. It's going to be Annika Nelms on the left side. Cross-court kills on the way and good. 24-21, set point number 1 for Southwest. I did the smart thing and raised the camera up with everybody standing. On the serve, and it's going to be an ace serve. It falls right in front of Blakely Farr. 25-21, Southwest up 1-0 in the D1-11 Sub-District Championship. We're back to Bartley in just a moment on Kicks 96.1.
When the time comes to honor a life well lived, trust the compassionate care of Carpenter Breland Funeral Home. We offer complete funeral services, custom monuments, and the dignity of an on-site crematory, all handled with respect and personal attention, because every life deserves to be remembered. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home in McCook, celebrating life one family at a time. Should fit seamlessly into your life, and at HSB Maywood they make it happen with personalized service and convenient options. Visit their branch Monday to Friday 8:30 to 4 or drive through from 8 to 4. Need cash fast? Take advantage of the ATM at Great Plains Tire. Whether it's online or in person, HSB Maywood meets your needs everywhere. Discover more at hendersonstate.bank. HSB Maywood, your brand of banking, member FDIC.
When the hurt can't wait, we're there. Quality urgent care.
Cuts, burns, scrapes sometimes need more than just a Band-Aid. Come into Quality Urgent Care. Quality Urgent Care also treats sports injuries, sprains, strains, accidents, colds, coughs and flu, fractures, and more.
When the hurt can't wait, we're there. Quality Urgent Care.
No appointment needed. Quality Urgent Care is a walk-in medical clinic.
Farmers Mutual Hail Insurance Company of Iowa has provided crop hail insurance to the American farmers since 1893. Their trademark is a quality policy and excellent service, reinforced by financial stability. Farmers Mutual Hail provides a trained field and adjusting staff of more than 500 individuals ready to serve you. Protect your investment by insuring with one of the oldest and most reliable crop hail insurance companies around. Contact the McConnville Agency in Indianola, your local Farmers Mutual Hail agent, today for a free estimate.
Back here to Bartley, Southwest wins set number 1. It was Maywood-Hayes Center got to a great start, early lead 8-6, and Southwest went on their long run. Hadley kept the lead. Maywood-Hayes Center made a late run here, got within 23-20, and 25-21 is the final in that one. That's 3 out of 5 for the Wolves going back to last night. Sure, you'd like to take that early lead, but it's no big deal for them. They really beefed up their schedule, Maywood-Hayes Center did. Holdridge invite, McCook invite this year, went had some other teams scheduled that did a great job, and some bigger schools, and an ace serve early. As miscommunication back row with Sellers and also Lawless went right between them. It's 1-0. But it's good. I'm sure Coach Collins, I think she mentioned that before in some of her interviews, play bigger schools. We might not win them all, but it's going to help us as we get toward the postseason. Roll shot by Stingle. Right there is Adams. Overpass. Pounded down by Stingle. Off the overpass. We're tied at 1. Jaylee Sellers back at the service line. Grace Loomis checks in front row. 1-1 in the second. On the serve, right there is going to be a shanked pass. Billiter saves it. Going to be Karen Elms. Roll shot over, picked up. Stingle tapped over by Richards. Karen Elms a back set. Going to be bumped over by Tegan Stritz. Chance for the Wolves right here. Shoot it far side. Carissa Stingle. Big swing. Good dig. Back row by Annika Elms. Chased down by Billiter. And bumped over by Karen Elms. Far. Jaylee Sellers sends a far side. Stingle in the net was no touch. 4 hits. 2-1. Tegan Stritt back at the service line. 2-1 Southwest lead in set number 2. Deep serve right there is Stingle. Good first pass. Sellers. Back set Addison Richards. Blocked in the play. Can he be dug out? Yeah, nice job. Maywood-Hayes Center digging that one out. Bill and Earl set up work in the middle this time. Karen Elms kind of hit I thought she was going left or right with it. She went left. Free balled over by Stingle. Adams right there. Set by Billiter. Back row attack. A little in the net. Monica Nelms. Not sure what that was all about. It's a little flat-footed shot. It's 2-2. Addison Richards back at the service line. Can't wait to watch this young lady in track and field come up in springtime. Set by Billiter. Karen Elms, big swing, blocked by Farr, kept alive, and hit over by Nelms. Back row and off hands. 3-2. Off that block initially, Southwest nice concentration, kept it alive, and Karen Elms saw back left corner was open, went off Richards. 3-2 Rough Riders. Billiter back at the service line. On the good serve, softly. Good first pass, Sellers. Back set, Stingle pushes it down line and overpass, and it's out of bounds wide. 3-3. Good eyes that time by Carissa Stingle. I do believe older sister Reagan is probably, I think, watching this game. Back on college, I believe. She was watching last night. Bump set by Billiter. Bumped over by Bella Stritz. Sellers will shoot. They work the middle stand to Farr. Good dig by Stritt, but couldn't keep it alive. 4-3. Wolves by 1 in the second. Carissa Stingle back at the service line. A short serve dug out by Adams. Back set Billiter. Karen Elms cross court off hands. Good dig. And now punched over by Softly down the line. Billiter's right there, set by Adams. It's going to be Karen Elms. Back row picked up by Stingle. Set by Sellers. Far side Softly down the line. It's on the way and good. 5-3. Maywood-Hayes Center biggest lead of this second set. 5-3. Again, thanks to all of our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel folks watching. Hit that subscribe button, folks. It doesn't cost you a thing, but that really helps out our numbers. We appreciate that. Back row pass by Nelms. Back set Billiter. Big swing by Kira. Nelms off hands that time. They're going off Softly first, and Lawless had a good dive at it that time. Couldn't pick it up at 5-4. Karen Nelms back at the service line. Good sure line drive. Shanked pass a little bit. Chased down by Softly. Tight pass. It's in the net. 5-5 in the second. Karen Elms back at the service line. Southwest won the first set 25-21. Good serve back row pass by Farr. Going to be set by Sellers. Back set this time. Grace Loomis. I don't know if she was ready that time, but if she wasn't, she adjusted. It went off of Hauser. Her hands that time. 6-5. We'll see Olivia Kier checking back row. Nelms will sit. Kira Nelms will sit. Lainey Soundy back at the service line, and a 1-point Wolves lead in the second. Deep serve. Boy, Kier took that up. Might have went out of bounds. Billiter, and now Annika Nelms pushes off the block. Nelms again on 2, goes back corner. Picked up by Lawless. Bump set by Soundy, or by Stingle. Swung over by Softly. Billiter will set a short serve. Tapped over by Nelms, and off one Softly's hand. Point 6-6. I don't know if Kayla would have let that go. Reaction that time. Might have went wide. Trying to take a look at a replay here, but not sure. Anyway, 6-6. Boy, reaction. You just react to get that hand, get a piece of that, keep it alive. Lawless, good dig. Bump set by Soundy. Softly. Good dig by Kier. Going to be set by Billiter. Annika Nelms off hands. A tool at that time. Off hands off Jillian Johnson that time. Point Southwest. Rough Riders take the lead right back at 7-6. Bella Schritt, the libero back for the Rough Riders, a 1-point lead. Back row pass by Lawless is a good one. High pass, Soundy, back set, push over by Farr. Couldn't get anything going that time. Bump set by Schritt. Annika Nelms, boy, tight set that time. Overpass, Nelms, blocked in the play, kept alive. Adams, Annika Nelms again, blocked by Johnson and falls. Boy, Jillian Johnson that time, great job of the net that time. Just couldn't quite get that second block established. 8-6 ball game. Straight on the good serve. Pancake that time. Lawless kind of shanked it. Johnson pushes it over. Front row picked up by Nelms. Set Billiter. Right back to Annika Nelms. Down the line, out of bounds. No touch. 8-7. We're playing back-to-back nights, and who's going to be rested and who's not. Home court really helps out. And a missed serve by Blakely Farr in the net. 9-7. Rough Riders in set number 1. Set number 2, sorry. Again, I got any update on scores here. Cambridge sweeps 25-11. They made it look easy against Franklin. An 8 serve by Caitlin Adams on the line drive serve. It's 10-7. Cambridge wins in 3, 25-14, 25-14, 25-11. Coach Lauren Carpenter, her team will get a home match, I'm sure, coming up on Saturday as well. Hit shanked by Farr. And now bumped over by Johnson. Chance for the Rough Riders here. Kier. High pass. Going to be Billiter right there. Annika Nelms, big swing in the net. Point Maywood-Hayes Center, 10-8. Kaylee Softly, the junior outside, back at the service line. Boy, we had to battle through an injured ankle this year, fighting her way back. Good first pass by Adams. Billiter back set far side. Annika Nelms swipes in and it falls. The block loaded to the far side with Addison Richards, and Stingle there as well. Went to the, would be Nelms' left that time, and nobody covered. 11-8 Rough Riders in the second. Annika Nelms at the service line. Back row pass by Farr, going to be set by Soundy. 10-foot line of Stingle. Back row, dug up by Stritt. Probably a good call, because I think that would have been in. Karen Nelms, big swing off a block. Dug up by Johnson, going to be set by Soundy. Back row attack by Farr. Back row, Adams is right there. Bump set by Billiter. Tough pass to Nelms with the right hand and hit the antenna. Or maybe I'm behind it. One or the other it did. It's 11-9. Jaylee Sellers at the service line for Maywood-Hayes Center. 11-9 Rough Riders in the second. Down the line. Stritch right there. Going to be set by Billiter. Going to be Karen Nelms. And down the line. Kills on the way just over the head. Sellers right in front of Blakely Farr. 12-9 Southwest in the second. Wondering what adjustments Maywood-Hayes Center would do this third time around against Southwest. And it didn't happen maybe the first meeting. And last week in the RPAC third place match. Back row pass by Stingle. Sellers go far side. Grace Loomis cross court. Kills on the way and good. Way to place that ball. One side of the court to the next. 12-10. Addison Richards back at the service line. On the good serve, cross court, and shanked, saved by Billiter, and swung over by Nelms, and it kills good. Great save, Aspen Billiter, right as she got close to the scores table. And timeout, Coach Katie Collins, Maywood-Hayes Center, 13-10 Rough Riders. Back to Bartley in just a moment. Kicks 96-1.
health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children, including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
Hilltop Seeds is your local stop for all things seed, with many channel corn, soybean, milo, and cane seed options available, as well as triticale, oats, and other small grain. Even buffalo grass for those summer yard projects. In addition to seeds, Hilltop has the feeds. They offer Miser milling mineral and feed products made in Atwood, Kansas. Vitalex tubs for all your livestock mineral and supplement needs. And don't forget your small livestock friends with dog, cat, and chicken feed too. Call Callie at 308-870-0416 or Mason at 340-0490 today.
Off the Maywood-Hayes Center timeout, 13-10. Rough Riders by 3 with a serve. Billiter, good serve. Shake pass, Wallace, can they reach it? Oh, great effort that time, Stengel. And then Jaylee Sellers, 14-10. A little reminiscent of the first set where Maywood-Hayes Center got the early lead. Southwest rallied and took the lead. Good first pass to Sellers' work. The right side, cross-court Stengel. Bump set by Adams. And now bumped over by Hauser. Got it in play. Sellers, far side, far. Off a block and a fall. Single block there by Karen Elms. 14-11. Carissa Stengel at the service line. A 3-point Southwest lead in set number 2 from Bartley. On the good serve down the line. Adams shaped it backwards. Karen Elms off a block. Good dig by Stritt. And can't be kept alive. Great job from both teams. Nice job, Maywood-Hayes Center at the last second. Boy, 14-12. Couple of points off the timeout from Coach Collins. That was a great setup from Nelms to Nelms. I thought that thing was going to fall, and it was good dig that time. Overpass that time, Southwest. Hit the shoulder of Stritt that time. Softly, off block, off hands. And was there a touch? I don't think there was a touch. There was not a touch from the judge. Down the two R1 and R2 did not have a touch. 15-12, couldn't tell. Far side could not tell a bit. Nelms on the good serve. Line drive. Lawless. Sellers. Far side. Kaylee softly. Off hands is good. 15-13 our score. Jillian Johnson and Blaney Saudi check back in the Wolves lineup as Sellers and Loomis will sit. Saudi back at the service line. 15-13. Good serve. Back row pass by Stritt. Billiter will work Annika Nelms off a block. Dug by Stritt. Going to be a lift called against Southwest. 15-14. Maywood-Hayes Center at times on the pins have done a pretty good job of sealing that baby off. And that time they sealed off Annika Nelms. 15-14, 1-point game. Saudi at the service line. Line drive, back row pass. Stritt, tough pass to handle. Oh, nearly an overpass, and Johnson's right there. 15-15. And the coach, and actually, I think Coach Barnett won a little roofing that time, didn't get a call. 15-15. Saudi on the serve. Back row pass, Curie, a little sideways. Bumped over by Billiter. Chance for the Wolves right here. Saudi back set, far, into that should be 4. 16-15. As far just kind of swiped at it that time. Didn't get enough of it. 16-15. Bella Stritt back at the service line. On the good serve. Back row pass by Lawless. Saudi, far side. Jillian Johnson, big swing. Dug up by Cure. Set by Billiter. It's going to be Annika Nelms, a big swing. Overblocked. Popped it over. And Maywood-Hayes Center will have to push it over this time with Johnson. They're going to call, the 2-hit call on the third chance that time. 2-point Southwest lead, 17-15. Bella Stritt back at the service line. Right there is Saudi. Good pass from Softly. I should say, and Softly gets it right back. And big slam off the hands of Billiter out of bounds. 17-16 on the Kaylee Softly kill. Addison Richards back front row. Blakely Farr back to serve. Lawless, the libero, takes a seat. 1 point game. Good serve by Farr. Right there is going to be Stritt. Going to be set. Billiter. Tight set and not a chance for, they're going to say, yeah, it's points. Because there was no touch by Maywood-Hayes Center. It was just out on Southwest. Tight set, 17 all. Blakely Farr at the service line. And a deep serve. Boy, this one's way out of bounds. 18-17. Really haven't had a lot of missed serves in this one. Caitlin Adams back at the service line in a 1 point game. Line drive serve right at Farr. Carissa Stengel on the bump set. On the 10-foot line softly. Back row dig by Adams. Bump set by Billiter. Annika Nelms, big swing cross court. Good dig by Stengel. Bump set by Farr. Far side softly. Roll shot over. Picked up. Had a lot of heat on it though. Billiter high. Third set. Annika Nelms. Back row. Fisted by Stengel. Bumped by Soundy. And bumped over by Blakely Farr. Short hit over. Billiter pushes the far side. Annika Nelms tapped it over. And Jillian Johnson. And it's point Southwest. (18-18) in the second. Kaylee Softly at the service line. And an 18-18 ball game. Good back row pass by Stritt. Back set far side. Annika Nelms kills on the way and good. 19-18 Southwest. A 1 point lead in the second. Inslee Lawless, the libero, checks back in back row. And it will be Kaylee Softly getting a seat. 19-18 Rough Riders by 1. Cross court serve right there's Johnson. Set far side. Carissa Stengel off a block. And the block sails toward Maywood-Hayes Center. Back row, it's point Southwest 20-18. Rough Riders first 1-20. We will see Jaylee Sellers checking in. Jillian Johnson will sit. It's been a good one so far. 20-18 in the second. Endless, good dig that time. Bump set by Soundy. Not a high pass. Chris Stengel has to bump it over. Billiter will set it in, work the middle this time. Tapped over a block, and it falls. Almost tried the kick save that time. 21-18. Coach Collins going to burn her final timeout. 3 point Rough Rider lead. We're back to Barley in just a moment. Kicks 96-1.
Crop options have changed with the new coverage options and higher subsidies approved by RMA. Rain and Hail Crop Insurance Company provides Hague Insurance with exclusive decision tools for plans such as enhanced and supplemental coverage and the brand new margin coverage option. As the leading crop insurance provider, Rain and Hail partners with agents to deliver more than a policy. They deliver peace of mind. Contact Alex or Mindy Haig, your Rain and Hail independent agent, 308-364-2400 to learn more. Haig Insurance, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Welcome to Curls Salon in Arapahoe, the place where style meets sophistication. This holiday season, indulge in their exclusive offer to buy 2 products and get 1 free. Experience the magic of professional care and transform your look. Unmatched service, unbeatable deals. Right now, buy 2 products and get 1 free at Curls Salon in Arapahoe. Discover your best self today.
Play it back in, 21-18, and the good serve. Sideways pass a little bit. Again, that serve received from Maywood-Hayes Center has been a little skeptic. Back set, Nelms back row picked up by Farr. Soundy chases it down. Addison Richards blocked. Good dig to Maywood-Hayes Center. And pushed over by Sellers. Right there is Southwest Billiter. Jump set. And Karen Elms, boy, hit that one. Did it, and it out of bounds. Yeah. Almost the way Southwest reacted that time. They thought it was a touch, and there was no touch. 21-19. Maywood-Hayes Center out of timeouts. Sellers on the serve. Back row pass by Stritt. Straight up set by Annika Nelms. Karen Elms, back row. It's picked up by Farr. Sellers shoots it far side. Carissa Stengel. Roll shot over picked up by Adams. Going to be set by Billiter. Nelms off of hands and it falls. Didn't get all of it that time, but enough of it. Maywood-Hayes Center had 2 bodies there, some hands, but just couldn't quite get it established. 22-19. 3 point game. Tegan Stritt, service line. Back row pass by Lawless. Going to be set by Sellers. Richards had to hit over the left hand this time. And Biller kind of going fading to the line. Just trying to get a beat on it. Maybe off balance. Couldn't quite pick it up. Point Maywood-Hayes Center, 22-20. Addison Richards at the service line. On the serve, backer pass by Nelms, going to be a shank pass. Ace serve, 22-21. Coach Barnett's going to burn her first timeout of set number 2. We're back to Bartley in just a moment. Kicks 96-1.
Looking that feels like home? Horizon Bank is your local banking partner, right here in your community with real solutions for individuals, families, and local businesses. Their friendly team makes switching easy. From online bill pay to direct deposit, they'll handle the details so you don't have to. See them at 312 West 1st in McCook. Horizon Bank, where friendly faces and smart financial solutions go hand in hand. Horizon Bank, local, dependable, here for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back into Bartley, timeout taken by Southwest, 22-21. Rough Riders here in the second. Up a set, 25-21 in the first. Again, no changing these scores. Cambridge sweeps over Franklin down the road, and their sub-district final, 25-14, 25-14, and 25-10. I'm sorry, 25-14, 10 and 11. Alma lost against Centura. Cardinals in their sub-district. No word yet. They just started. Dundee County, Stratton, Hitchcock County. That match is on 103.9. The Hawkmark Sears has got that in Benkelman. The 1-seed Tigers, 3-seed Hitchcock County Falcons. 1-point game here, 22-21 Southwest in the second. Nelms, good dig. Richards and can't be dug up. Pass underneath the net, 23-21. Aspen Billiter, whose voice serves pretty aggressively. 23-21. That one took a little off that one. Lawless right there. Going to be set by Sellers. Back set. Chris Stengel. Back row right there is Billiter. Going to be set. Adams. And Nelms blocked. Kept alive. Nelms will set it over. Chance for Maywood-Hayes Center with Sellers. Shoots at far side. Stengel taps it over. Good dig. And can't be picked up by anybody from Southwest. It's 23-22. 1 point, Rough Rider lead in the second. Stengel back to serve on the good serve. Deep serve. That one's out of bounds. 24-22. There's been a couple by each. More Maywood-Hayes Center. Southwest didn't let go. Took it. And that was out of bounds. 24-22 is set point number 1. Kieran Elms on the serve. Line drive. Dug up by Lawless. Got to chase it. Bumped over by Softly. Back row picked up by Nelms. Going to be set by Annika Nelms. Back row attacked by Karen Elms. A good dig by Lawless. Pass in the nets. And set number 2 goes to Southwest, 25-22. We're back with set number 3 in just a moment on Kicks 96.1.
Construction in Bartley, they transform visions into reality by getting down and dirty. Specializing in dirt work, digging basements, and clearing ground. Their team is dedicated to laying the perfect foundation for your dreams. With precision and expertise, Brooks Construction ensures every project stands strong. Ready to break new ground? It's time to get dirty with Brooks Construction. Discover how they can build your future today by calling 308-350-1200. Visit Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store of Indianola to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Lord's and get twice the washer you have at home. Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store, Main Street, downtown Indianola.
At Decatur Health Radiology, the 3D mammography truck brings breast imaging directly into our community. This mobile service provides screening mammograms that may help detect early breast changes. Imaging results are reviewed by board-certified radiologists and shared with providers as part of patient care. By hosting the mobile unit, Decatur Health supports local access to important breast health screenings. Learn more about upcoming 3D mammography truck visits at decaturhealth.org.
Hannah is at the library, and she brought Runza onion rings.
They're very crunchy, and crunchy is loud.
That's the double-dipped breading talking. Maybe they'd be quieter if you dip them in Runza's onion ring dip.
Wait, they have onion ring dip?
They do. Make some noise for Runza's homemade onion rings and dip, because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
Kicks 96.1, High Plains Radio.net or KICX app and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich Barnett here. 2-0 Southwest, the 1 seed over the 2 seed Maywood-Hayes Center. Wolves fans going, can we do it for a second straight night? You fell behind 2-0 against Arapahoe. Came back and won the next 3 in a reverse sweep. we'll wait and see. Find out coming up. Again, no matter what, both teams are going to be playing on Saturday in the district final. It's just a case of do you host or not as a top 8 seed. Point standings right now, Southwest 8, Maywood-Hayes Center is 9th. As Coach Kim Barnett feels we win, we're gonna drop. Shouldn't drop. And then I do believe Maywood-Hayes Center, they will drop to a Division II if they would lose this game. So anyway, that whole points thing, I can't figure it out. Maywood-Hayes Center serves first. Kaylee softly on the good serve. Cross court right there is going to be Bella Stritt. Bump set by Billiter. Karen Elms, cross court, back row picked up by Farr. Work the middle, Addison Richards off the net. Right there is going to be Adams. Going to be set by Billiter. Back set, Karen Elms, taps it over. Stingle's right there. Soundy, Stingle. Dug up by Elms, going to be set by Billiter. Going to be Karen Elms, big swing. Back corner is good. 1-0 Southwest in the first. Inside Lawless, the libero will check back in. Kaylee softly will sit. Tegan Stritt back at the service line. And cross-court Stewart, boy, a whack a serve, but it picked up by Johnson. And off hand, Stingle. Overpass, Richards, blocked. Kept alive, Billiter got hands and hit it over. Soundy, Richards, cross-court kills on the way and good. 1-1. Boy, the serve by Stritt was just, I don't know if she meant to do that or just cross-court, almost went out of bounds, but it almost stayed in, and Johnson did a good job just keeping it alive. Jaylee Sellers back at the service line for Maywood-Hayes Center in a 1-1 ball game. On the good serve, right there is Elms going to be set by Billiter. Back set, Karen Elms off hands. Back row picked up by Farr. She has done a great job of that man in that center field spot for them in the back row. Billiter sets it up. Karen Elms over a block. Good dig, overpass. Dug again. Richards down the line. Point is good. It's 2-1 Wolves. I think Karen Elms down there going, I wish I would have hit a little harder. Maybe just not enough, and it was good defensive play by Maywood-Hayes Center. Sellers on the serve. Back row pass by Elms, going to be set by Billiter. Karen Elms gets a good look off hands. Off of Loomis out of bounds, tied at 2. Two ball game in the third. Southwest up 2-0. Billiter on a good serve line drive. Hit the top of the tape. And the ace serve, 3-2. Lawless did her best to try to get hands underneath that ball. 3-2 ball game. Billiter back at the service line in a 3-ball game. Going back row, out of bounds, too long. 3-3 in the missed serve. I think I've done a better job at the scoreboard tonight, folks. I was giving points to the other team on a couple of occasions last night. Sorry about that. Billiter back set. Karen Elms, big swing, cross down the line that time. Richards overpass. And miscommunication that time by Southwest. And who was going to take that ball? And it falls, 4-3. Richards on the good serve. Right there, dug by Stritt. Bump set by Billiter. Way behind the 10-foot line by Karen Elms. Sends it over. Pushed over. Southwest right there. Bump set by Stritt. Karen Elms back row in between softly, and Richards that time falls 4-4. Sometimes those out-of-system balls, boy, you get the defense guessing where's it going to go. And couldn't put the clamps on. 4-4 ball game. Karen Elms back at the service line. Deep serve. That probably why it went out of bounds. Chased down by Lawless. Bumped over by Sellers and a good save. Billiter to Karen Elms. Annika Elms that front row, and a net violation going to be called against Southwest. 5-4. We'll see Olivia Cure checking in back row. The freshman in for Karen Elms. Stingle, this one's going to go out of bounds in the missed serve. 5-5 ball game in the third. Bella Stritt back at the service line. On the good serve. The pass by Lawless. Going to be set by Sellers. Back set Loomis. Back row out of bounds long. 6-5 Southwest in the third. Stritt back at the service line. Good kind of short serve right there. Stengel to be set by Sellers. Far side, softly back in there. And it was a touch of the net. No, they're not going to say. They kind of waited it a little bit right there. R1, I think R2 it wasn't going to. It has to be called by R1, I do believe. Point. Rough Riders up by 2-7-5 in the third. Straight back at the service line. Our little sidewinder on the pass. Gets it right back, sends it over. Billiter, good pass to handle. To Bionica Nelms, big swing down the line. Overpass, but a great dig. Blocked, kept alive. Set, Annika Nelms on a big swing off blocks. Grace Loomis was a lone blocker there. It's 8-5. Coach Katie Collins wants and gets timeouts. Rough Riders by 3 in the third. Back to Bartley next on Kicks 96.1.
Looking for a bank that feels like home? Horizon Bank is your local banking partner, right here in your community with real solutions for individuals, families, and local businesses. Their friendly team makes switching easy. From online bill pay to direct deposit, they'll handle the details so you don't have to. See them at 312 West 1st in McCook. Horizon Bank, where friendly faces and smart financial solutions go hand in hand. Horizon Bank, local, dependable, here for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, it's our people who make the difference. From owners Tim and Christy Dahm to our dedicated staff, we're honored to serve Southwest Nebraska with compassion and care. Our monument specialist, Aaron Cutter, helps families create lasting memorial tributes. And Avery Johnson, our funeral director apprentice, has a heart for serving families during life's most difficult moments. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, crematory, and monument services in McCook, serving families with dignity, compassion, and care.
Off the timeout, 8-5 Rough Riders. Good pass by Farce. Sellers sends a far side. Kaylee softly. Haven't really got her going, and they finally do. Cross-court off of Annika Nelms that time. 8-6 ball game. Laney Soundy back to serve. Jillian Johnson in front row for Maywood-Hayes Center. Coming in with a nice record of 23-8 this year. As I said, they kind of increase that schedule a little bit more. Holdridge tournament, McCook tournament this year, playing some bigger schools. Set by Billiter, going to be Annika Nelms off a block, and it's going to be 2 hits going to be called. 9-6. Dundee County Stratton over Hitchcock County. That tight one first set, 25-23. Wow. Mark Sears has got a good one there, and on 103.9 The Hawk. Good serve, softly kind of hit it straight up, bump set. Johnson on the 10-foot line, sends it down over cross court. Billiter sets it near side. Annika Nelms, big swing, back row out of bounds. No touch, 9-7. I think I read that score right. 25-23. Yeah, it was. Wow. Coach Lisa Spencer. Team ready to play in this one after a 3-set sweep over Paxton last night. Back set far side. Annika Nelms sends it over, picked up by Soundy, going to be bumped up by Stengel. Softly, cross court, good dig by Cure that time, set by Aspen Billiter. Nelms, big swing, blocked, kept alive, but can't be picked up at the third chance. It's 9-8. Blakely Farr back at the service line, a 1-point Southwest lead in the third. Right there is going to be Nelms, going to be set by Billiter. Annika Nelms, back row, out of bounds, long. Tie ball game at 9 apiece. Rough Riders thought they had a touch. 9-9 ball game. Far at the service line. Right there is going to be Adams. Billiter on 2, sends it over. She did that first set, and she does it again, 10-9. I think Coach Collins doesn't like that. Maybe it's in the way she kind of swats, or I'm not for sure, just thinking that should be more of a lift kind of situation, not sure. 10-9 ball game. She had that. I remember Billiter doing the first time, kind of didn't like it. She kind of questioned that one. Good dig by Farr, going to be set in the middle. Jillian Johnson just kind of tap it over, didn't get an approach at it. Billiter, it's going to be Karen Nelms over, jinks it, swats it to her left, over the double block. It's 11-9. Block was there, nobody covered down. 11-9, Rough Riders by 2, up 2-0 in this one in the D1-11 sub-district title game. Annika Nelms back at the service line. Good serve, good pancake. Yeah, it was dug up, tight one at the net, in the net, 12-9, a 3-point game. Coach Collins has one timeout in her hip pocket if she needs it. Annika Nelms back at the service line. Short serve again. Softly, good first pass. Going to be Soundy. Softly, tight set. And it's hit off a hand, hit off a Billiter backwards, 12-10. Kaylee Softly, the junior back at the service line on a 12-10 Southwest lead. Set number 3 on the jump serve. Back row pass by Nelms, set by Billiter. Kieran Nelms kind of had to adjust that time, just kind of tapped it over, pushed over by Stengel. Right there is Nelms. Billiter, it's going to be Kieran Nelms again, blocked. I don't know, boy, she could have went, yeah, she's now pointing. She had the same exact play last time, the double block, and there was nobody covering down to her left and didn't go that way, 12-11. Softly, good serve, good dig by Nelms, set by Billiter. Near side, Karen Nelms off her hands, dug, chase down, Stengel, good play, hit over by Richards. Billiter will jump set, it's going to be Karen Nelms, and that time she did, and can't be it, should be, going to be 2 hits going to be called against Maywood-Hayes Center. So that time, they loaded up right in front of her that time, and nobody covered down. It was late, Sound, you gave it a good shot and a dive. 13-11, Southwest by 2. It's going to be taken straight back at the service line. Back row pass by Lawless, going to be set by Soundy. Johnson, that's going to be a lift. Yeah, just kind of caught a little bit. 14-11. And now we'll see Sellers checking back in for Johnson. Back row. 14-11, Tegan Strip back at the service line. 3-point Southwest lead. On the serve, back row, Sellers, tough pass, push over by Stengel. Right there's Adams, going to be set Billiter, back set. Karen Elms had to kind of get past Billiter that time. Didn't have a good swing. Back row attack by Farr, roll shot over, picked up by Nelms. Billiter, it's going to be Karen Elms, dumps, nice cover that time by Sellers. Richards sends it over, hit backwards by Adams, saved by Annika Nelms. Karen Elms back row, Farr's right there. Soundy, far side, Stengel in a tight set, kept alive. Billiter. Back row attack going to be Annika Nelms off hands. Good dig by Soundy. Set by Sellers. Tight set, blocked, and it falls. Tight set to Stengel that time, and the block. 15-11. Billiter kind of hit the floor hard. Hopefully she's okay. Taking strip back, and we got timeouts on the floor. 15-11, we're back to Bartley coming up here shortly on Kicks 96.1.
Banking should fit seamlessly into your life, and at HSB Maywood, they make it happen with personalized service and convenient options. Visit their branch Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 4, or drive through from 8 to 4. Need cash fast? Take advantage of the ATM at Great Plains Tire. Whether it's online or in person, HSB Maywood meets your needs everywhere. Discover more at hendersonstate.bank. HSB Maywood, your brand of banking, member FDIC.
When the hurt can't wait, we're there. Quality urgent care.
So the game didn't exactly go the way you planned it to. Come into Quality Urgent Care with on-site state-of-the-art digital x-ray and on-site lab services available. No appointment needed. Quality Urgent Care. When the hurt can't wait.
The hurt can't wait, we're there. Quality urgent care.
Quality Urgent Care, North Highway 83 in McCook.
So as Coach Katie Collins burned her final timeout, I wasn't for sure on who called it that time, but it was Maywood-Hayes Center. They're out of timeouts, 15-11. Rough Riders up 2-0 in this one. Trying to close it out in 3. Maywood-Hayes Center would like to, for the second straight night, try to get the reverse sweep after doing it against Arapahoe last night. Taking straight back at the service line and a 4-point Rough Rider lead. And the good serve right there is Sellers, going to be set by Soundy. Addison Richards up a block, and it goes off at Tegan Stritt. Backwards, 15-12. Rough Riders by 3. We'll see Jaylee Sellers back to serve. Grace Loomis will be back in the front row with Addison Richards and with Carissa Stengel as well. Good serve by Sellers. Right there is going to be Adams, set by Billiter. In the middle this time, Nelms off of hands, off the block, it's good. 16-12. Billiter back at the service line on the serve that time. Stengel, tight set. Nice job by Sellers that time on a tough pass. Adams will set it this time. Going to be Annika Nelms going back row. It's dug up by Sellers. Bump set by Lawless. Far side, Stingle and a big swing off of hands. Points on the kill by Carissa Stingle, 16-13. 3-point Southwest lead. Set number 3. Wolves need this to keep playing. Richards, good serve, back row pass Stritt. Set Billiter, back set far side. Karen Elms off of hands, off a block, and points. Bella Stritt, the libero, came in. I don't know if Southwest thought maybe that was going to go out of bounds, but apparently it was going to stay in. So 16-14. Richards, good serve, net, miss serve in the net. 17-14. Karen Elms back at the service line on the 3-point Rough Rider lead. On the good serve right there, and shanked pass by Stingles, chased down by Sellers, pushed over by Loomis off hands. Good dig, and that's the third hit. Still playing. Sellers will set it high for a far. Once again, kept alive by Nelms, set by Billiter. Annika Nelms works that middle off of hands. Right there, it's going to be Stingle. Far side, it's going to be Far. Cranks it, out of bounds, long, out of bounds, no touch. 18-14. Well, I thought Far right there, and did have a approach, but even though she's athletic, boy, she can just stand up and swing it hard. 18-14. Sellers back set, Stingle blocks, Doug bumps backwards. Now Lawless sends it over. Kept alive, tough pass in his Billiter. Once again, it's Annika Nelms goes back row of Lawless backwards. Bump set, free balled over this time, and it's picked up by Stritt. Going to be set by Billiter. Annika Nelms off hand, try to tool it that time. Bump set. Stingle roll shot picked up by Hauser, going to be set by Billiter. Annika Nelms, big swing off of hands, backwards, it's 19-14. Biggest lead of the set for Southwest, 19-14 in the third. Nelms on the good serve, little float serve, Lawless right there, set by Sellers, back set. Stingles didn't have a really good approach of it that time. Billiter, the work, Annika Nelms had to reach for it, picked up by Stritt, going to be set by Billiter. Back row attack, Karen Elms, roll shot in the middle, picked up by Stingle. Set, tight set, bumped over by Stingle. Adams right there, Billiter, I take it's going to be Annika Nelms, big swing, out of bounds, no touch. It was net violation, nevertheless, against, I think, Annika Nelms that time, the follow-through that time, 19-15. Carissa Stingle back at the service line. Short serve right there is going to be Bella Stritt, going to be set by Billiter. Near side, Annika Nelms, cross-court kills on the way and good. Boy, it's a pin hitter. She's tougher than nails on that left side pin. 20-15. Bella Stritt at the service line. Southwest trying to close this thing out in 3 straight. Good serve. Farge right there. Set. Pushed over. Billiter. Swung over by Tegan straight at the top of the tape. Dug up by Loomis. Set far side. Softly blocked. Kept alive by Maywood-Hayes center. Sets. Softly in the net or blocked. Not sure, but it landed in. 21-15. Coach Collins doesn't have any timeouts left. Got to say a big shout out to those Barnett kids. I think both of them are watching tonight in the eastern part of the state. 21-15, along with everybody else. We got over 225 on board tonight, watching on the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Overpass, far, blocked, picked up by Stritt, set by Billiter. Annika Nelms down the line, off hands. No, it's out of bounds. Boy, Southwest thought they had off hands that time, didn't get a whistle. 21-16. Laney Soundy back at the service line. Well, Maywood-Hayes Center needs a run here to get back in this one, down 5. On the good serve. Adams hit a little sideways. Saved by Cure. Caitlin Adams will send it over. Boy, a bomb, and it goes out of bounds. 21-17. Southwest has got both their timeouts if they need it. Again, Maywood-Hayes Center is out of timeouts. Soundy at the service line. Right there is going to be Stritt. Going to be bump set by Billiter. Nelms on a big swing off blocks, out of bounds. Tight on the bump set, tight that time, and Nelms Off hands, 22-17 Southwest in the third. Caitlin Adams at the service line. And a missed serve in the nets. 22-18. Blakely Farr at the service line for the Wolves at Maywood-Hayes Center, looking for win number 24. On the serve, right there is going to be Adams, going to be set by Billiner. Back set here near side. Annika Nelms, roll shot in the middle, picked up by Softly. Lady sounding right there, going to be Addison Richards, pops it over, didn't have much on it though. Billiner sets it up far side. Annika Nelms, not a lot of that one, trying to hit the middle. Far side, Softly cranks on it, our kill's on the way and good. 22-19. Wolves trying to make a rally to force a fourth set. Blakely Farr back at the service line. On the good serve. Right there is going to be Annika Nelms, going to be set Billiner. Nelms get a good swing. Roll shot picked over and on. Then a tough pass. Stengel trying to set it, get it to her setter that time. 23-19. Now Annika Nelms back at the service line. On the good serve, short serve and an ace serve. Boy, that bottom just dropped out of that. You can see it way up here. Championship match point once again for Southwest at 24-19. Annika Nelms back at the service line. Short serve hit the top of the tape. Soundy, far side, Jillian Johnson sends it over right there as Bella Stritt. Set by Billiner. Karen Nelms, big swing. Cross-court kills good. And Southwest has 1 and 3. The D1-11 sub-district in 3. Back with our post-game coming up here shortly from Bartley on Kicks 96.1.
Insurance Company of Iowa has provided crop hail insurance to the American farmers since 1893. Their trademark is a quality policy and excellent service, reinforced by financial stability. Farmers Mutual Hail provides a trained field and adjusting staff of more than 500 individuals ready to serve you. Protect your investment by insuring with one of the oldest, most reliable crop hail insurance companies around. Contact the McConville Agency in Indianola, your local Farmers Mutual Hail agent, today for a free estimate.
Long trips or local, Brining Truck and Trailer Sales of Arapahoe brings truck sales to your front door. Scott Brining is always on the hunt for semi-tractors and trailers to fit your needs. Whether it's an International, Freightliner, Kenworth, or other brands, you can find a variety of semi-tractors and trailers available for sale right here in your backyard. You can see the inventory of Brining Truck and Trailer Sales on the west side of Arapahoe, just on the south side of the highway.
Behavioral health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children, including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
Hilltop Seeds is your local stop for all things seed, with many channel corn, soybean, milo, and cane seed options available, as well as triticale, oats, and other small grain. Even buffalo grass for those summer yard projects. In addition to seeds, Hilltop has the feeds. They offer Miser milling mineral and feed products made in Atwood, Kansas. Vitalex tubs for all your livestock mineral and supplement needs. And don't forget your small livestock friends with dog, cat, and chicken feed too. Call Callie at 308-870-0416 or Mason at 340-0490 today. Crop options have changed with the new coverage options and higher subsidies approved by RMA. Rain and Hail Crop Insurance Company provides Hague Insurance with exclusive decision tools for plans such as enhanced and supplemental coverage and the brand new margin coverage option. As the leading crop insurance provider, Rain and Hail partners with agents to deliver more than a policy. They deliver peace of mind. Contact Alex or Mindy Haig, your Rain and Hail independent agent, 308-364-2400 to learn more. Haig Insurance, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Welcome to Curls Salon in Arapahoe, the place where style meets sophistication. This holiday season, indulge in their exclusive offer to buy 2 products and get 1 free. Experience the magic of professional care and transform your look. Unmatched service, unbeatable deals. Right now, buy 2 products and get 1 free at Curls Salon in Arapahoe. Discover your best self today.
Back here to Bartley, wrap things up once again. Here from Bartley and Southwest. By the way, I got chewed out. The Brewster family in Burwell, shout out. They were watching as well. Watching Aunt Kim Barnett coach her team tonight. So sorry about that, Brock buddy. All right, Southwest wins in 3 in this one, 25-21, 25-22, and 25-19. In this one, I think Coach Barnett is on her way up a little bit. I got to untangle this headset here. I think she's on her way up. I've lost track of her. Oh, she got stopped. She always gets stopped. That's okay. Anyway, Cambridge won tonight over Franklin easy. 3 easy sets. Dundee County Stratton is up 1-0. Last I check, it is 1-0, 25-23. The coach is on her way up here. Hi, Coach.
Hi, I'm a little winded after doing stair laps.
Let's give it that microphone right in front of you there. Nice win. Boy, third time with this team against this team. Both teams know each other pretty well. Was this pretty kind of a similar match what you saw the third place match last week, or is it different?
Well, I mean, they had a few different players out on the floor, so options for us on the floor were a little bit different. Definitely different from the very first time we played them. They've got a couple bigger blockers up there. Yeah. And our girls were like, what do I need to do? Hit around block. Yeah. But there was a big wall there. They did a great job doing that, and you know, we managed to make some adjustments and try to get around it as best we could.
I thought defensively, again, kind of like the third place match, a lot of girls, you dug a lot of balls, you kept them alive, give Aspen a chance to set it for your hitters. I think that worked out pretty nicely.
Yeah, our biggest thing, you know, we talked about their game yesterday, what flipped it for them to come back and win, and it was always the aggressive team. So it was important for us to get ourselves into system so we could get good swings on the ball, and I think that helped us out tonight.
Because they've got some athletes, they got some hitters. Sometimes they just couldn't get into system a lot tonight, and when you don't do that and the serve receive breaks down, it's just tough on everybody.
Yeah, we talked about that also when we watched them play Arapahoe yesterday, that if we could keep them out of system, they were more roll shots or tips, so easier things for us to be picking up, and that kind of helped, keep the advantage.
You know, like I said, I think I said this to you after the third place game in the RPAC that you got your upperclassmen, Annika and Kira and Aspen, what they've done, but Bella Strid and Olivia Cure come in again, play back row, and Caitlin Adams and Tegan Strid and Lacey Hauser, those other ones maybe don't get the ink and get the pub, really did what you asked them to do tonight.
Yeah, they're more, they're not as big of an offensive threat for us, but they're our defensive and our passing, which is key. If you can't do any of those, you can't hit. And, they've done a great year all year long. Great job all year long trying to learn what they need to do. They're improving every day. Even now they're still improving. They're learning new things I can actually get to that ball. So they've done a great job.
Well, looks like, no question, you're going to play on Saturday. You're going to play on Saturday anyway, but it looks like the points and everything, you're at 8 right now. You shouldn't go any lower than 8, right?
I don't think so. I think we maybe will just kind of stay where we're at. Uh-huh. We'll see. It's hard to tell. There's so many variables. Other teams that will play tonight that could, give someone more points. Like, for example, this game, I think if they had won, they would have bumped up to a Division I. So we really wouldn't have lost any points because we would have gained points from the other games that we played against them. So, it's kind of a wash. So, yeah, there's so many variables that you can throw into it. We just have to wait and see. There was a team that was ahead of us, Sutton, that ended up losing last night, so they dropped below us. So, yeah, there's just a lot of variables that go into it. So it's kind of a wait-and-see game.
Yeah, you'll find out here probably tomorrow or Thursday, I think, at the latest, right?
Yeah, I would assume they would have most of it in by 10 o'clock tomorrow. We would pretty well know. They may not have the brackets out, but they may have the updated points.
And nothing beats playing in your home court, huh?
Nothing beats playing here. We like it loud. It's fun, good atmosphere. We had to travel last year. Although we were the #1 seed, we had to travel all the way up to North Platte, which is a huge gymnasium, and the girls were like, why is it so quiet? And like, it's our fan base is here.
Right.
Everybody's here. It's just the fact that this gym is so big, they don't make as much noise when they have that. So, it's great to be at home. We've been here the last month, and I really appreciate our staff and our janitors and everybody else that pitches in to make this possible for the girls. Much nicer to be at home than have to travel somewhere.
Nice job. Great win. Thanks for picking me over those 2 newspaper guys over there.
Yeah, no problem. I figured they could wait till tomorrow. You're right now, right?
Well, thank you very much for that. Nice job, hon.
All right, thanks.
You bet. Head coach Kim Barnett, a great win. Southwest wins it in 3. Back to wrap things up here for Bartley in just a moment on Kicks 96.1.
Looking for a bank that feels like home? Horizon Bank is your local banking partner, right here in your community with real solutions for individuals, families, and local businesses. Their friendly team makes switching easy. From online bill pay to direct deposit, they'll handle the details so you don't have to. See them at 312 West 1st in McCook. Horizon Bank, where friendly faces and smart financial solutions go hand in hand. Horizon Bank, local, dependable, here for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you ever thought about what lies beneath the surface? Are you ready to break ground or just scratch it? At Brooks Construction, they believe it's time to get dirty. Whether it's digging basements, clearing ground, or mastering dirt work, they're here to transform your vision into reality. This could be the foundation of your next big project. Visit Brooks Construction in Bartley, Nebraska, and let them dig into your future together. Give them a call today at 308-350-1200. Visit Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store of Indianola to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Lord's to get twice the washer you have at home. Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store, Main Street, downtown Indianola.
Rich back here one more time. Again, it is Southwest in 3. Once again, to move on, Maywood-Hayes Center is going to keep playing. They're going to be in the district final. Coach Collins, I know they're bummed about not getting this one, but they're going to be playing. They're most likely going to be on the road. Boy, tight one. 103.9 The Hawk. Mark Sears has got coverage in 103.9 The Hawk. Dundee County Stratton won set number 1. Hitchcock County leads set number 2, 22-21. Wow, that could be a 4-setter maybe. You never know on that one, but Mark's got that 103.9 The Hawk right now. Next coverage of volleyball here on Kicks 96.1. Bison Volleyball Thursday night. We'll be up at the McCook High School gym right here. 6 o'clock with the start time. Pre-game at around 5:45. Once again, as it'll be McCook and Lincoln Standing Bear once again. Trying to get maybe Coach Collins maybe to come over here a little if I can catch her a little bit. Maybe, possibly, maybe. I see a Coach Tanner Collins is over there. Trying to get her attention. Possibly, I know they got a sign-out sheet. I think all the parents are signing, so she's busy. We'll catch up with her in the next day or so. Thanks all of our great sponsors helping us out. Our coverage once again of high school volleyball sub-districts here from Bartley. I'm Rich Barnett. Thanks a lot. Have a great night. And thanks a lot for listening to our coverage of high school volleyball on Kicks 96.1.
On-air personalities that were born and raised right here. Your local radio station in Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas. We are 96.1 KICX McCook. 96.1 Kicks.